Come with me to learn more about the beautiful and majestic places in Asia. Dong Van Plateau, a prominent region in northern Vietnam, spanning over 2,300 square kilometers, famous for its pristine landscape, towering limestone mountains and lush green valleys. This area has been recognized by UNESCO as a global geopark, thanks to its biodiversity, hundreds of millions of years old geology, and special cultural value. This is home to more than 20 ethnic minorities such as Hmong, Dao, Thai, with traditional architecture characterized by stone and wooden stilt houses, in harmony with the harsh nature of the highlands. Fifth Dong Van Plateau is an ideal destination for those who love to explore nature, indigenous culture, and experience colorful highland markets. The scenery in Dong Van is impressive with terraced rice fields spanning over 2,500 hectares and winding streams winding through limestone mountains up to 1,400 meters high. This area also has many attractive caves and hot springs, such as Lung Kui Cave and Vang Po Mineral Spring, attracting thousands of tourists every year. Nowadays, Dong Van is not only famous for its pristine natural beauty, but also known for its sustainable tourism development model, contributing to preserving indigenous culture and increasing income for highland people. Bako National Park is a prominent ecological area of Malaysia, established in 1957, is the oldest national park in the country. With an area of about 27 square kilometers, Bako is famous for its biodiversity, including 7 different ecosystems such as mangrove forests, dense tropical forests, and long stretches of pristine beaches. Popular activities here include hiking on more than 16 trails, observing wildlife such as the endemic proboscis monkey, and exploring natural sandstone caves. The park is also home to more than 275 species of plants and hundreds of rare species of reptiles, birds, and small animals. Baco is not only an attractive destination, but also plays an important role in raising public awareness of ecological conservation and supporting the local economy through green tourism development. Pongor Waterfalls, a famous waterfall in southern Vietnam, about 30 miles, nearly 50 kilometers, from Dalat City. The waterfall is over 130 feet, equivalent to 40 meters high, and spreads about 300 feet, nearly 100 meters, creating a majestic natural scene in the middle of the jungle. The water flows from a great height down the natural rock layers, forming beautiful waterfalls amidst the wild mountain scenery. Surrounding the waterfall is a lush tropical forest with fresh air and an average year-round temperature of about 18 to 22 degrees Celsius. Pongor Waterfall is not only famous for its natural beauty, but also the place where traditional ceremonies of local people take place to honor nature and gods, showing respect for the land, sky, and environment. Tom Kong Tsunamis, a prominent highland region in the south, known for its clear water canal system of more than 5 kilometers long, where two large rivers flow in parallel, creating a unique natural space. This area is a vast mangrove forest with a rich ecosystem with more than 50 species of mangrove plants and hundreds of aquatic species living under the crystal clear water. Visitors can participate in activities such as kayaking through the forest or walking on a wooden bridge longer than 1 kilometer, exploring the entire ecological reserve. Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosques, one of the most prominent Islamic architectural works in Southeast Asia. It was built in 1958 in the capital city of Brunei, Bandar Seri Begawan. Named after Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin III, the famous king who modernized the country, this mosque is a symbol of harmony between tradition and modernity. The structure of the mosque combines a golden dome, a 52-meter-high minaret, and traditional Islamic architecture, paying homage to Brunei's religion and culture. A prominent destination in Malaysia, located at an altitude of about 4,600 feet, equivalent to 1,400 meters, above sea level, providing a cool climate all year round with an average temperature of about 18 to 22 degrees Celsius. This place is famous for its thousands of hectares of tea plantations, one of Malaysia's leading tea producers, along with strawberry, mushroom, and organic vegetable farms. Cameron Highlands also has many natural waterfalls such as Robinson Falls and Parrot Falls. Sarawak Cultural Village, located at the foot of Mount Santubong, is a living museum of about 17 acres, nearly 7 hectares, that recreates the lives of 7 indigenous ethnic groups of Sarawak, such as Iban, Bidayu, Orang Ulu, Melanau. This is an ideal place for visitors to learn about the cultural diversity of the state of Sarawak, Malaysia. In addition to traditional houses that represent the lives of 7 indigenous peoples such as the Iban, Bidayu, Orang Ulu, and Melanau, the village also has an indigenous botanical garden where visitors can explore dozens of unique plant species. A famous Cambodian island with an area of about 10 square miles, 26 square kilometers, about 16 miles, 25 kilometers from the port city of Sihanoukville. This place is known for its beaches that are more than 2 kilometers long, with fine white sand and clear blue water. The island has a pristine rainforest that is home to more than 200 species of plants and animals. One highlight is the beach that glows at night due to the presence of plankton, a particularly rare biological phenomenon. The island has no vehicles, providing a quiet and absolutely relaxing space. This is an ideal destination for activities such as snorkeling, kayaking, and exploring the wild nature. Koh Rong San Loem attracts tens of thousands of ecotourism lovers every year. Phnom Rongis, an ancient Hindu temple, located on top of a rocky hill about 200 meters high in Buriram Province, Thailand. Built in the 10th century to honor the god Shiva, this structure is an architectural masterpiece of the Khmer Empire. From the top of the temple, visitors can admire the panoramic view of the vast plains, valleys, and villages below. Surrounding the temple is a tropical dry forest ecosystem with hundreds of native plant species. Kratie, a province located in eastern Cambodia, about 130 miles, nearly 210 kilometers from the capital Phnom Penh. This place is famous for the Mekong River flowing through, creating a rich ecosystem of more than 300 species of fish and submerged plants. Kratie is particularly famous for the presence of Irrawaddy dolphins, a rare freshwater dolphin species that is threatened with extinction. Visitors can join dolphin watching cruises at dawn or dusk. Culturally, Kratie maintains many ancestral worship rituals, Buddhist festivals, and traditional customs that reflect respect for nature. This is the destination for those who want to discover the authentic and simple Cambodia. Sri Mariamman. Templaeus, the oldest Hindu temple in Singapore, built in 1827 by early Indian immigrants. The temple is in Dravidian architectural style, with intricate carvings depicting Hindu deities and sacred symbols. The highlight of the temple is the main gate, Gopuram, a multi-tiered sculpted tower with dozens of colorful statues. The temple is home to the Thaipusam Festival, one of the biggest festivals of the Hindu community in Singapore, attracting thousands of devotees every year. In 1973, Sri Mariamman was declared a national monument and became an important cultural and spiritual destination in the heart of modern Singapore. Chong Knia's Floating Village is a unique village located on Tonle Sap Lake, the largest freshwater lake in Southeast Asia. This is home to hundreds of Khmer households and other ethnic minorities who have lived close to the water for many generations. The houses are built of wood, bamboo, and natural materials, built on high piles to avoid floods during the rainy season. During the flood season, the entire area is submerged underwater, creating a magical floating village scene that stretches to the horizon. Chong Nias is not only a place of living, but also a center for preserving indigenous culture, with floating schools, floating markets, and even temples on the water. This is a symbol of the Cambodian way of life, closely connected with nature. 59. Sunai Pandan Waterfall, about 100 feet, more than 30 meters high, creating a majestic and impressive natural landscape in the middle of the rainforest. At the foot of the waterfall is a natural pond of nearly 500 square meters, where visitors can swim and relax in the clear water, especially cool in the dry season. The landscape here is a combination of waterfalls, green forests, and natural lakes, creating an ideal backdrop for those who love nature photography. 62nd Sunai Pandan Waterfall is also a popular camping destination, with a large open area right next to the forest. Built in the early 20th century, the temple has bold Chinese Buddhist architecture. Inside the cave, which is more than 12,000 square meters wide, is a system of majestic stalactites and steep cliffs up to 100 meters high, creating a sacred and mysterious space. Het is a coastal town in Cambodia, famous for its fine white sand beach stretching over 2 kilometers, clear blue water, and peaceful atmosphere. The area also boasts tropical gardens and lush green hills, creating the perfect setting for relaxation and exploration. Resorts in Kep are built in harmony with nature, contributing to promoting sustainable tourism. This is also a prominent center for organic agriculture and community tourism development in southern Cambodia. New is an ancient city in Myanmar, located about 50 miles, 80 kilometers, northeast of the capital, Naypyidaw. The city has a diverse landscape, including green plains, tropical forests, clear rivers and lakes, especially near the Ayeyarwady River. Bago is a major religious center with many important temples, such as Shwethaliang Pagoda, with a 55-meter-long reclining Buddha, and Shwe Maodao Pagoda at 114 meters high, one of the tallest pagodas in Myanmar. This is an ideal place to explore the cultural, religious, and historical values of Myanmar people. John's Island is one of Singapore's beautiful and peaceful islands, about 4 miles, 6.5 kilometers from the city center. It is home to many native flora and fauna and is a popular destination for activities such as kayaking, nature walks, and scuba diving. Taman Negara Rainforestes, the oldest and largest forest in Malaysia, covering an area of about 1,700 square miles, nearly 4,400 square kilometers. This place has an extremely rich ecosystem with more than 10,000 plant species, 150 mammal species, 479 bird species, and thousands of insect species. Rare animals such as the Malayan tiger, the leopard, and the Asian elephant still exist in this area. Visitors can participate in many eco-activities, such as trekking through the forest, watching waterfalls, camping, and boating on the Tembeling River. Tayoman Island is a famous island located off the east coast of Malaysia, about 20 miles, 32 kilometers from the mainland. With an area of over 130 square kilometers, the island is notable for its white sand beaches, turquoise waters, and vibrant coral reefs. top destination for activities such as scuba diving, windsurfing, trekking through primeval forests, and exploring hidden waterfalls deep in the jungle. 85. Tioman Island is considered one of the most beautiful islands in Asia. This island is famous for its pristine white beaches, stretching over 5 kilometers, and crystal clear waters with transparency up to 30 meters. Making it an ideal destination for water activities such as diving, snorkeling, and kayaking. Tioman Island also has about 8,000 hectares of lush rainforest, home to more than 150 rare animal species and diverse plants. The green mountains over 1,000 meters high and the beautiful waterfalls on the island are also very attractive to nature lovers. Although the island is mainly for tourism, today Pulau Tioman still preserves the cultural and historical values of the local fishing community that has existed for more than 200 years. Yangshuis, a famous town in Myanmar, located near Inle Lake, the second largest lake in the country, with an area of over 44 square miles. The town is the main destination for over 70% of visitors to the lake, famous for its traditional wooden boats, which are the main means of transport on the water. Nhong Shui has a population of about 4,000 people, mainly farmers and fishermen living along the lake. This is an ideal place to explore the culture and lifestyle of more than 10 ethnic groups living around the lake, including the Shan, Intha, and Pa'o people. Visitors can join tours to visit more than 20 ancient Buddhist temples, explore floating villages, and enjoy unique floating markets that take place in the early morning. This temple is especially famous for its large golden rock, weighing about 600 tons, which appears to be balancing on a towering cliff, creating a mysterious and impressive sight. Located at an altitude of more than 1,100 meters above sea level, this is not only a sacred pilgrimage site that attracts more than 1 million Buddhists each year, but also a tourist attraction for many international visitors. The space around the temple is very peaceful, with lush greenery, rolling hills, and fresh air, creating a beautiful landscape for visitors. Not only a place of residence, but also an attractive tourist destination, attracting more than 500,000 visitors each year because of its unique lifestyle and special landscape. The mosque was built in 1992 in memory of Sultan Qaboos of Oman and is a symbol of peaceful relations between Muslim countries in the Southeast Asian region. Made of white marble imported from Italy, the church can accommodate up to 3,000 worshipers at a time. The architecture of the mosque combines traditional Islamic style with modern elements, creating a sacred and solemn space. The Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque is not only an important place for religious activities, but also a prominent cultural tourist destination, welcoming tens of thousands of visitors from all over the world every year. Malaysia, located in the state of Perak, about 135 miles from the capital Kuala Lumpur. Don't miss the next adventure. Subscribe now for more beautiful places in the world. This place is famous for its beautiful natural landscape, including a coastline of more than 10 kilometers with white sand and clear blue water. In addition, Lumad also has tropical forests covering about 2,500 hectares and mountains higher than 700 meters. What's your dream travel destination? Share it with us below. Lumada's history is linked to the British colonial period when it was an important military and commercial port. Love exploring the world? Hit that subscribe button and travel with us, Eve. Today, the town retains its ancient charm while thriving in ecotourism and maritime tourism. What's the most beautiful place you've ever visited? Tell us in the comments below. Which destination should we explore next? Drop your suggestions in the comments. There are places that you will remember for a lifetime after seeing them once. No need for names, no need for introductions. Just stand there and feel them quietly. Asia is not noisy, but full of charm. Each land is an untold story. Each scene is a living picture. The nature here is not dazzling, but permeates the heart. Gentle as the wind, deep as the mist, and strong as the surrounding mountains. You don't need to say anything. Nature will tell you the deep things, with the smell of the forest, the sound of dry leaves, and the sunlight at the end of the day. There are places so beautiful that you have to ask yourself, 6, is this real or just a dream? But that dream is right before your eyes. Each land has its own soul, unlike any other place in the world, and that is the reason you should set foot here. The wind here not only blows through your hair, but also glides through your soul, gently and serenely, as if saying, "Welcome to the right place." Asia is not in a hurry. Each step is a precious moment of silence for you to breathe, to see, and to love. There are roads that are not on the map, but they take you to emotions that cannot be named. It is a journey just for you. Sometimes quiet places echo longer, like the sound of a small stream in the deep forest, like the smile of a stranger you meet among the hills. sky here is strangely blue. Unlike any blue you have ever seen, as if it was drawn just for you. Not all beauty needs to be famous. There are places that the less people know, the more pure they are, and you will be the lucky one to witness it. The farther you go, the closer you get to yourself, because every journey is an inner dialogue with nature and with your own heart. Don't go to leave behind, go to find. Find inspiration, surprise in what you once believed was lost. Those things lie between the mountains and the sky. In Asia, beauty is not noisy but quietly alluring. It doesn't require hasty discovery. Just listen. It will speak for itself. A look, a breath, a wide open sky. That's all you need to start. Leave the rest to nature. You will never look at the world the same after this trip, because each image will be imprinted in your memory like a mark, and you will carry it with you forever. The mountains will not call your name, but if you listen, you will hear the invitation whispering, and then you will walk without reason. The journey is not to reach the destination. It is to see yourself truly alive, among the simplest and most wonderful things. And if you are ready, come with me on the journey to the majestic places of Asia. Places that are like dreams but completely real,